live streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jazz Lounge. Woo! Who's here for the first time? That's the first timers, yeah. Well, welcome. This is going to be a fun night, and it's been a fun couple days of music. We had what it was last night? What did we do last night? It was what was last night? Oh, Dennis Gittens. Thank you. I'm like, man, Dennis Gittens and special guest Holly Hoffman. That was amazing. And then 2 nights before that, we had the Transatlantic Guitar Trio. They were absolutely mesmerizing. You should go on the Jazz Lounge YouTube and watch that recorded stream because your mind will be blown. These guys are amazing. So this is our last concert of this week, and then ironically we have nothing the next 6 days, which is weird. We don't typically have that many days off. It's just the way it worked, but we do have a cool Mother's Day jazz brunch next Sunday, the 14th. So yeah, so if you are looking for something to do on Mother's Day that's not hectic, somewhere where you gotta wait for 2.5 hours to get seated and all reservations are booked, just, yeah, it's 2 o'clock. So that's something to do. Otherwise, tonight we got somebody who's doing their first, not the first time you've sung, you were my special guest a couple weeks ago for a thing we were doing, and now this is your first night here doing your thing. So I'll let you, when you have a chance, introduce everybody, but everybody welcome warmly with applause, Kaylee Daugherty.
Thank you so much for being here. I've been singing jazz for about 4 years, and right when I started singing jazz, I started learning Portuguese because that's really what got me into it. I thought it was such a beautiful language, and bossa nova and samba is my favorite types of music. So, yeah, and Irving, I met you before I even started gigging, I'm pretty sure. I was at a jam session, it was a Latin jazz jam session, and Aztec in Vista. Yeah, and I sang a couple tunes. I only met Justin about 1.5 years ago. That was like 4 years ago. If he was there, then I didn't know him. Maybe I crossed paths. Our paths probably crossed many times before we met. Yeah, that's how the scene works. Yeah. Yeah, it was at Aztec. It was a Latin jazz, and so I sang a couple Joe Beam tunes, and then he was like, "Hey," and so then we became some friends. And
actually, it was very nice to discover that very young American requested me to play Latin, and she said, "What about Brazilian stuff?" And I said, "Really?" And when she started singing,
yeah, we've had so much fun since then. We've had a Latin jazz series at Madison on Park. He's been playing every Sunday, and I'm there every other. So, yeah, we've got really close since then. We've been playing there since last March. So, well, wow. So it's been a year and a couple months. Yeah, it's two Marches ago. Yeah, so we've got real comfy together musically. So, yeah, and I've played with Sean a few times. I played with Leonard when you invited me here to play the 1 tune as a preview for this, or the 2 tunes. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm super happy. But yeah, so we'll start off. We're doing an Elis Regina tribute, which I think probably a lot of you know Elis and love Elis. So we're super happy that you're here to enjoy that with us. This song is Elis talking about how when she plays, she wants people to listen and enjoy and clap and cheer. And if they don't, she says she'll break her tambourine. I don't have a tambourine here to break, but if you guys don't enjoy it, I'm gonna break my proverbial tambourine, okay? Como esse que eu vou sambar até cair no chão? Como esse que eu vou desabafar na multidão? Se ninguém me se animar, eu vou quebrar meu tamborinho. Mas se tu me gostar, vai ser pra mim. É como esse que eu vou sambar até cair no chão. É como esse que eu vou desabafar na multidão. Se ninguém me se animar, eu vou quebrar meu tamborinho. Mas se tu me gostar, vai ser pra mim. Quero ver o roca-roca da cuíca, gente pobre, gente rica, deputado, senador. Mas quebra-queira que eu quero ver muita capricha boa no piano da patroa, batucando. É com esse que eu vou. Mas quebra-queira que eu quero ver muita capricha boa no piano da patroa.
quero ver o roca, roca da cuíca, gente pobre, gente rica, deputado, senador. Quebra que eu quero ver muito capricha boa do piano da patroa, batucando, é com esse que eu vou. Mas quebra-queira que eu quero ver muito capricha boa do piano da patroa. E é com esse que eu vou. Mas com esse que eu vou. Samba até cair no chão, samba da multidão. Eu vou, eu vou, eu vou, eu vou. Eu sei que eu vou, eu vou. Eu vou. Samba até cair no chão. Eu vou, eu vou, eu sei que eu vou, eu vou, eu vou, eu vou.
So much fun. We have so much fun when we play. And I was telling them earlier, so much of playing is listening and enjoying it. Oh, it's so fun to play with some of your best friends and just to enjoy together. Oh, so much fun. Oh, yeah, you're my friend. You're my friend. Group hug, everyone. Oops. Oh, well, Elis Regina, she is a very well-known lady that she was one of the most famous singers in Brazil, most popular in the 60s and 70s. And she did have a very short life. She died at 36, but her career was so extensive. There's just so much good music in it. So I got to pick the set tonight, and I picked some of my favorite tunes that she did. A lot of them are Jobim tunes, Antonio Carlos Jobim, who's considered, what is it? Yes. Yeah, she was on her third marriage when she passed. Yeah. I think that a lot of musicians are romantics. We can't help it. We feel a lot. So I'm sure a lot of you can understand. But yeah. So here's one of her more famous tunes.
Triste a viver na solidão, nada cruel de uma paixão. Triste saber que ninguém pode viver de ilusão, que nunca vai ser, nunca vai dar. O sonhador tem que acordar. Tua beleza e um avião demais pra pobre coração que para pra te ver passar só pra me maltratar. Triste a viver na solidão. Triste a viver na solidão. coração, meu pobre coração. É triste saber que ninguém pode viver de ilusão, que nunca vai ser, nunca vai dar. O sonhador tem que acordar. Tua beleza e avião, demais pra pobre coração, demais pra pobre coração, que para te ver passa som, pra me maltratar. Triste é viver na solidão. Triste a viver na solidão, demais pra um pobre coração, demais pra um pobre coração. Triste saber que ninguém pode viver de ilusão, que nunca vai ser, nunca vai dar. O sonhador tem que acordar. Tua beleza e avião, demais pra um pobre coração, que para te ver passar som, pra me maltratar. Deixa viver na solidão.
So much fun. So much fun. Yeah, that's triste. I was taking lessons with Leonard for a little bit. I never got to take lessons as a child. I was always a singer, but just kind of casually. And then in my adulthood, when I was like 23, I started singing more on purpose. But yeah, only in the last year have I taken a couple lessons with him. So yeah, it's so cool to take lessons with someone, you know, who's like a mentor, and then play a gig with them. So, yeah, we love it. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Yeah. So Elis was a very political person. There's a lot of turmoil in Brazil when she was getting famous and performing. And when you're performing, you have a microphone. You get to choose to say things and make a stand. And so she really did make a stand. And there are a lot of times they tried to censor her, and she had a little bit of a hard time with that. So this is one of the tunes that was pretty political. It's talking about getting people together in a roda, which is like a circle where you dance in. And it's talking about like how the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer, because of the system, the broken system we exist in. And that's, talking about Brazil, but also just the world. That's truly the world we live in. So that's what this song's talking about, roda.
Meu povo, presta atenção na roda que eu te fiz. Quero mostrar que bem aquilo que o povo diz. Pois eu falar, pois eu sei. Eu tiro os outros por mim. O almoço, não janto. E quando canto eu assim. Agora vou divertir. Agora vou começar. Quero ver quem vai sair. Quero ver quem vai ficar. Não é obrigado a me ouvir. Quem não quiser escutar. Quem tem dinheiro do mundo. Quando mais tem que ganhar, gente que tem nada fica pior do que está. Se moça tenha cuidado como fez coração. Deixa o dinheiro do pobre e roubei outro ladrão. Agora vou divertir, agora vou prosseguir. Quero ver quem vai ficar, quero ver quem vai sair. Não há obrigado a escutar, quem não quiser nem ouvir. Se morre rico e pobre, enterrou rico e eu. Quero ver quem separa o bom do rico do mal. Se ele embaixar a igualdade, tente ouvir quem pensa mais. Um dia há de sofrer. Agora vou divertir, agora vou prosseguir. Quero ver quem vai ficar, quero ver quem vai sair. Não é obrigado a escutar, quem não quiser me ouvir. Se moça tenha cuidado com a sua exploração. Se lhe dou de presente a sua pova no chão. Quero ver quem vai dizer, quero ver quem vai mentir. Quero ver quem vai negar aquilo que disse aqui. Agora vou divertir, agora vou terminar. Quero ver quem vai sair, quero ver quem vai ficar. Não é obrigado a me ouvir, quem não quiser escutar. Agora vou terminar, agora vou discorrer. Quero saber tudo, deslogo, ficar sem nada dizer. Quero ver quem vai voltar, quero ver quem vai fugir, quero ver quem vai ficar, quero ver quem vai trair. Por isso feche essa roda, a roda que eu te fiz, a roda que eu te povo. Onde se diz o que diz, onde se diz o que diz, onde se diz o que diz, onde se diz o que diz. I feel like we get paid to be silly. That's literally our job, is just be goofy. It's so much fun. We love it. Very goofy. Oh, goodness. Okay, here's another tune that's very well known by her, Brigas Nunca Mais. Very beloved tune. Chegou, sorriu, venceu, depois chorou. Então foi eu quem consolou sua tristeza, deu certeza de que amor tem dessas fases, mas é bom para fazer as pazes. Mas depois foi eu quem dele precisou. Ela então como eu mesmo amar em paz. Brigas nunca
He's pointing at you.
chegou sorrindo, venceu, depois chorou. Então foi eu quem consolou sua tristeza, na certeza de que o amor tem dessas fases, mas é bom para fazer as fases. Mas depois foi eu quem dele precisou. Ele então me socorreu e nosso amor mostrou que veio pra ficar mais uma vez por toda a vida. Bom eu mesmo amar em paz, brigas nunca mais.
I love it. I think a lesson was learned when Irving points at you. You go.
I wasn't even like paying attention. I was like, I just like into the music.
I know, that's the thing. We're enjoying.
You know?
And so we're like, oh, me? Wait, what? I'm just
It's
hanging
like,
out.
it's like walking across the street. Hey, you, scat. Me? Yeah, you over there.
That last song is talking about how, let me see here. Or it's talking about how in love, you know, you take turns consoling the other. You take turns being the stronger person. Yeah, a lot of these songs are love songs or the loss of love. There's some random tunes that are about silly things like Jobim's Upatu about a duck. I like that one a lot. But yeah, this next one is kind of the opposite. It's saying, hey, get out of here. Me deixe em paz. Everyone say, me deixe em paz. Me deixe em paz. It means, leave me in peace. Someone's bothering you, remember that. Write it down so you can tell them. Me deixe em paz. What does this say? Paz, eu não aguento mais. Me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Paz, que eu não aguento mais. Me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Vai, nosso fogo se apagou. Nosso jogo terminou. Deus quiser, já é hora de você partir. Não adianta mais ficar. Paz, eu não aguento mais. Me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Paz, que eu não aguento mais. Me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Bah, nosso fogo se apagou. Nosso jogo terminou. Vai pra onde Deus quiser. Já é hora de você partir. Não adianta mais ficar. Paz, eu não aguento mais. Me deixa em paz. Sai de mim,
deixa em paz. Paz, que eu não me aguento mais. Me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Não me aguento mais, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Paz, eu não aguento mais, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Paz, nosso fogo se apagou, nosso jogo terminou. Vai pra onde Deus quiser, já é hora de você partir. Não adianta mais ficar. Paz, eu não aguento mais, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Paz, eu não aguento mais, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa. Paz, eu não aguento mais, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, me deixa em paz. Paz, eu já não aguento mais, me deixa em paz. Sai de mim, 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 me deixa em paz. Me deixe, sai de mim, me deixe em paz. Oh, this is so much fun. It's also a workout. I'm like, ew, oh my. Let's see here. Ooh la la. I can tell you a little bit more about Elis. I didn't know this until a long time of studying her music, that her daughter is Maria Rita, who's a very famous singer as well. Yeah. Oh, so cool.
You should sing something from Maria Rita just in honor of
Yeah? Oh, that's a good idea. She does a great version of Dos Gardenias. Let's do that. Isn't it so fun how these things are on the fly? It's very living and breathing. That is the coolest thing about jazz. It is old, but it is alive and well. Got a little thing called airdrop. I hear someone singing it. I know, it's so catchy, isn't it?
This is our last minute in the program. Because she mentioned it about Maria Rita, and Maria Rita is now is one of the most important figures in the Brazilian music. You know, she's very young, amazing singer, and very talented. So
And that's the thing. Elis had a short life, but all the music she made lives on, and also in her child, who still gets to bring that to the world.
And who has the same voice.
I need to listen and compare. I've never really listened side by side. She has a gorgeous voice. Oh man. All right. One more time. Dos gardenias para ti, con ellas quiero decir, te quiero, te adoro, mi vida, pondrás toda tu atención, que será de corazón y el mío. Dos gardenias para ti, que te dan todo el calor de un beso, de esos besos que de ti y que jamás encontrarás en el calor de otro querer. A su lado vivirás y se hablará como cuando estás conmigo, hasta creerás que te quiero. Pero si un atardecer la gardenia de mi amor se muere, es porque has adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado, porque existe otro querer. Hasta creerás que te quiero. Pero si un atardecer la gardenia de mi amor se muere, es porque has adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado, porque existe otro querer. Es porque has adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado, porque existe otro querer. Es porque has adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado,
todo porque existo por querer. Boca tenha para ti.
Very fun. How about do you want to try Copa now?
Let's do
Sotinha? Okay. Here's another real famous one by her. It's Sotinhas de Ser Com Você, which is saying it had to be with you.
It had to be with you. No, sorry.
Eu sei quanto amor eu guardei sem saber que era só pra você. Isso tinha de ser com você, havia de ser pra você, senão era mais uma dor, senão não seria o amor. Aquilo que a gente tem, amor que chegou para dar o que ninguém deu pra você, amor que chegou para dar o que ninguém deu. É você que é feito de aço, me deixa morar nesse aço, me deixa encontrar minha paz. Você que é bonito demais, se ao menos pudesse saber, sempre foi só de você. Você sempre foi só de mim, eu sempre fui só de você. Você sempre foi só de mim. de azul, me deixa morar nesse azul, me deixa encontrar minha paz. você que é bonito demais. Se ao menos pudesse saber o que foi só de você. Você sempre foi só de mim. Eu sempre fui só de você. Você sempre foi só de mim. Só de você. Eu sempre fui só de mim. Eu sempre fui só de você. Oh my goodness. See what I'm talking about being silly?
That's all we're talking about right here, you know what I'm saying? All the cats, man, they all went down to Jazz Lounge. All the cats who play down there.
If you guys don't know Leonard, this is how he is all the time. It's not just like he's a ham on stage. He's just like this. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Want to try? Quack, 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 quack. Hey. Oh, this is a fun one. Hey, you know this one? You want to sing it?
Let's sing it. Here we go.
Oh, we're having so much fun. I've been learning Portuguese for about 4 years. Shout out to Duolingo. We love Duolingo.
Man.
Woo, woo, woo.
Man, I was hanging out with Duolingo the other day, man. Duolingo's a cool cat.
Oh, I love it.
What's up, Duo, man?
What's up, Duo? You on here?
Hanging out.
Shout out. We love it. It's the #1 language learning app, but I think it's also, it might also be the #1 education app in general. Yeah, which is so cool. We love Duolingo.
Which one are we doing?
Which he just wrote a chart for it. So it's not on there. It's just I'll try to be real obvious for keys. Okay.
Follow.
Here, let me see. Yeah.
Não venha querer se consolar, que agora não mais bem, não mais vai dar. Também quem mandou se levantar, quem levantou pra sair bem de lugar. Até que de não vão, até que ele nada funciona, até que ele nada resolveu. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, quem o rio, quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, quem o rio, quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. Ainda sou mais eu. de voltar. Agora fica na tua, que é melhor ficar, porque vai ser o fogo me aturar. Quem cai na chuva só tem que se molhar. Agora cadê você? Cadê que eu não vejo mais? Cadê que te viu, que te vê? Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, que eu rio. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, que eu rio. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. Todo mundo se admira da mancada que eu Terezinha deu. Que tem um pira. De que nada terra do céu, ela não quis levar fé. Na verdade eu amarrei break. Mas quem fala do sou eu pra ficar no colher de chá. Eles não tive o colher, vou deitar e rolar. Você já me entrou na de voltar. Agora fica na tua, que é melhor ficar, porque vai ser fogo me aturar. Quem cai na chuva só tem que se molhar. Agora cadê você? Cadê que eu não vejo mais? Cadê? Pois é que te viu, que te vê. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, que eu rio. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, que eu rio. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. O vento que venta aqui é o mesmo que venta lá. Eu voltar pra mandingueira, mandinga, de que mandinga. Então que venta aqui é o mesmo que venta lá. Eu voltar pra mandingueira, mandinga, de que mandinga. O vento que venta aqui é o mesmo que venta lá. Eu voltar pra mandingueira, mandinga, de que mandinga. Então que venta aqui é o mesmo que venta lá. E voltar pra mandingueira, mandinga, de que mandinga. O vento que venta aqui que é o mesmo que venta lá. E voltar pro mandingueiro, mandinga. O vento que venta aqui, o mesmo que venta lá. E voltar pro mandingueiro, mandingandeira. O vento que venta aqui, é o mesmo que venta lá. E voltar pro mandingueiro, mandinga. Vento que venta aqui, o mesmo que venta lá. E voltar pro mandingueira, mandingandeira. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, que eu rio. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, que eu rio. Quá, quá, lá, quá, quá, foi eu.
Oh my goodness. That song is talking about someone breaking up and then leaving and coming back, and then they're like, "So where's your new lover, huh?" And they're saying, like, "Who laughed? It's me. Quá, 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 quá." That's how you laugh in brasileiro. Quá, 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 quá. Exactly.
Oh, that one's the really cool one, right? That's the slow
Okay.
one?
We're convening over
Yes,
here.
yeah, please do that one. Please, 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 please. I got a
Meeting
drummer,
adjourned.
drummer in the front row staring at me. Now this drummer, Justin Joy, is staring at me. He's like, "Stay in the groove, man. Don't leave it."
Where are you going, Irving?
I want to listen to the bass.
Oh.
I need water.
That's right. You guys start.
do your thing.
Já conheço os passos dessa estrada, sei que não vai dar em nada, seus segredos sei de cor. Já conheço as pedras do caminho, sei também que ali sozinho vou ficar tanto pior. O que eu posso contra encanto deste amor que eu nego tanto, evito tanto, e que no tanto eu te colecionar. Com seus mesmos tristes velhos fatos que num álbum de retratos eu te me colecionar. Lá vou eu de novo, como outono, procurar o desconsolo que cansei de conhecer. Novos dias tristes, noites claras, versos, cartas, minha cara ainda volta a lhe escrever, pra lhe dizer que estou pecado. Trago um peito tão marcado de lembranças do passado, e você sabe a razão. Vou colecionar mais um soneto, outro retrato em branco e preto a maltratar meu coração. Como outono, procurar um desconsolo que cansei de conhecer. Novos dias tristes, noites claras, versos, cartas, minha cara ainda vou dar-lhe escrever, pra lhe dizer que estou pecado. Entrego o peito tão marcado de lembranças do passado, e você sabe a razão. Vou colecionar mais um soneto, outro retrato em branco e preto.
Can you believe that Irving almost skipped that song? He was like, yeah, let's do it like some nothing, and then let's do it. And I'm like, excuse me. That's such a beautiful song. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh gosh. It's one of my favorites. It's such a hard song. It's that song, so it's talking about being in a relationship where it's like you're pulling and they're, pushing away. Yeah. Like, just you keep trying, and it's you've been down this path before and you know that it leads nowhere, but you keep trying. That's what that song. Retrato branco e preto is a photograph in black and white, like looking at old memories and still longing. Yeah. I think we have a request. All right. I think I know that one. You guys know it?
Depois é o fim do caminho, resto de dor, pouco sozinho, cargo de vida, eu sou, é a noite, é laço azul, e pirava do campo, e nó da madeira, canga de candeeiro, é uma tinta pedreira, é madeira de vento, tombo da ribanceira, é um mistério profundo, eu quero, não quero. É o vento ventando, é o fio da ladeira, é o vigão, a festa da comida, é a chuva chovendo, a conversa, a ribeira das águas de março, é o fim da canseira, é o pé, é o chão, é uma estradeira, passarinho na mão, pedra de atiradeira, e uma ave no sol, uma ave no chão, o meu gato, uma fonte, um pedaço de pau. É um fundo de poço, é um fim do caminho. No rosto um desgosto, é um pouco sozinho. É uma estrela, é um preto, é um ponto, é um pingo pingando. É um conto, é um peixe, é um gesto, prata brilhando. É a luz da manhã, é tijolo chegando. É a linda, é o dia, é o fim da picada. Garrafa de cama, este laço na estrada. E projeto da caixa em copo na cama. É um carro em que já é um passo, uma ponte, uma chapa, um barra, um resto de mato. Na luz da manhã, só as águas de março fechando um verão e promessa de vida no coração. Cobrem um pão, Joel e Jorge, eu espinho na mão, um corte no pé, São as águas de março fechando o verão. Vê pra mesa de vida no teu coração. Lud, 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 day. 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 Dee, doo, dee, 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 doo, wee. Uno más. Mais.
Uno más, uno más.
Mucho más. After party. Who's holding it? We'll go jam. We have volunteer. I don't know. Let's see. I love Chovendo. Why don't we do Chovendo? Chovendo is so pretty. And that's pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We've had such a lovely time. Oh man. I feel like I have so many casual gigs that, you know, you just show up and then you don't expect anyone to listen to you, right? So, because people are eating and talking. Sometimes they're like, you're too loud. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. They paid me to be here. But it's so nice being in an actual listening room. Leonard, thank you so much for creating this space where, where people can come from all over. I know this table's from Palm Springs. I know, where are you guys from? Shout out where you're from. Here? La Mesa. Where are you guys from? Anyone else? San Diego. What's over there? Corona. We love it. I'm from Banning, so I'm pretty far away. I know, yeah. When I found out there was a Brasileiro here, I'm like, oh gosh, I can't mess up.
It's like, so years ago, this was in Encinitas. I was doing a gig with Peter Sprague and I think it was like a quartet. It was an outside gig, and we were doing a lot of, it wasn't all Portuguese, we were doing a lot of Brazilian. I did some Portuguese, and on the intermission, there's this lady who's from Brazil. Of course, I get nervous. She's all, no, you're fine. You worry about if you're pronouncing the words right. She's all, you're fine. Turns out that she was, for years, was neighbors with Tom Jobim. So it's like all these stories, they were neighbors. So like, oh, great.
The bar is high.
But it was cool. She was super nice, and so it's very, you know, at first it's like nervous, but then it's like, you know, having the conversations and having to talk about Tom Jobim. It's like, wow, that's pretty special.
That's the best thing about all this is the community.
Yeah.
It really brings people together they wouldn't meet otherwise.
Yeah.
So it's so beautiful. Yeah. This next tune, Chovendo na Roseira, it's also talking about water like the last song. August de Março is talking about the waters of March bringing away all things old and dead and making way for new life, which can be somewhat sad, but also very beautiful. And so this next song is also talking about rain and how it's so beautiful and important to our life.
está chovendo na roseira, que sou da rosa, mas não cheira a frescura das gotas úmidas que de Luísa, que de chuva, que de chuva, que de ninguém. Pétalas de rosa carregadas pelo vento, uma monta burra carregou meu pensamento. Olha, tico-tico mora ao lado, passeando no molhado, adivinhou a primavera. Olha, que chuva boa, prazenteira, que vem molhar minha roseira. Chuva boa, criadeira, que molha a terra, que enche o rio, que limpa o céu, que traz o azul. jasmineira está florindo, que a riochinho de águas pertas se lança embaixo do rio de águas calmas. Ah, você é de ninguém. Ah, você é de
That's Irving Flores on the keys. Irving Flores. Ay, Dios mío. Oh. Sean Hicke on the bass. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, what an all-star cast. Like, oh my gosh. Leonard Patton on the cajon and silly noises. My name is Kaylee Daugherty. Thank you so much for being here.
Kaylee, yeah. That was awesome. Thank you for coming and supporting Kaylee, and obviously you love this music, but the way she approaches this music, you can tell that she's spent some time with it and you know, expresses it and treats it with care and does a great job. So it's awesome. Please come back. I know for those that have been before, I know I'll see you again, but hopefully the new folk, don't be strangers. Like, as I said, we have nothing this week until Mother's Day, which is rare. And then mostly for the next handful of months, we got a pretty full calendar. We've got the Mother's Day Jazz Brunch. We've got some exciting concerts we have in a month or so. We got 3 days of a Burt Bacharach tribute that's almost sold out. We've got we're doing some Charles Mingus in July. We're doing a Freddie Hubbard tribute. My friend Curtis Taylor's coming back in town for a little bit. We're gonna do something in the beginning of July. We've got Annie Ross tribute. July or August, we have 2 weeks of a tribute of Stevie Wonder's album Intervisions, which turns 50 this year. That's 2 weeks, and that second week starts. The second week's concert starts on my birthday. So yeah, there's a lot of, and we're constantly adding things. I got people from out of town contacting me. It's like, hey, you got any dates? And I'm trying to do the best I can to book who I can. But if you like what you hear, we have a website, as most of you have been there, thejazzlounge.live. Easiest way to keep abreast of what's happening is get on the email list, because for me, like, I forget. I'm like, people get mad at you when you don't remind them of stuff. So it's a great way to keep track of what's going on. And then as you come and enjoy, if you really like it, you can think about getting some season tickets. We're doing that, and you can get a little discount and be a part of some private events that we're gonna be having. So yeah, all of that. It's thank you for supporting live music in San Diego. As Kaylee said, it's nice to play listening rooms. It's cool to get casual gigs. People are talking. we call those paid rehearsals where we just kind of play what we want to play, and it doesn't matter. It's like, let's just do some new tunes. But in more in a concert setting, it's like, okay, we gotta, it's more preparation and figuring out what you're gonna play because everybody is listening. And
It's also very scary.
but it's good. Even our
Oh my gosh.
even our jam sessions. We have jam sessions here a couple times a month, and the jam sessions are like concerts because people who are sitting in and playing, people are listening. So it's like a concert jam session. So it's a different vibe. But thank you. The last thing I want to say is, two things. I was just thinking as we were playing. Sean was here the very first concert we played here when we opened live, July 1st, 2021. It was right before you moved out of town, before you came back. I was like literally the last thing you did. And then this piano right here is Irving Flores' piano. So, yeah. So it used to be over at the Queen Bee's, and I was like looking to try to find a baby grand, and the timing was perfect. He was looking for a place.
Thank you, Leonard.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you. That this is a great place, and to support the Jazz Lounge. That's amazing, and I'm so glad to be here this evening and to do this show together with Kaylee. And she is very talented, and I trust in his talent, and as well with this amazing lineup. The last tune, I started with some of my compositions that I call Blessing of the Rain, and I want to mix it up with the last tune, just a little bit. But also, as Leonard said, thanks for support live music. I'm also presenting a jazz series in East Village in Park and Market, just CSD at the Senses Bistro every Tuesday. So we are presenting soon a show for Kaylee, and also I want to invite Leonard pretty soon. But everything that you can support, we are every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. in Park and Market at Senses Bistro. That is also a great place. And thank you very much. Thank you for your support, everybody. Thank you.
God bless you all. Be safe.